Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Today, we're going to talk about something very, very important, especially if you don't love yourself or if you have kids and you want them to love themselves, which I'm sure you are. We're going to talk about 3 daily habits that help you transform from criticism and hating yourself to self-love and really feel good with yourself. And it's going to be very simple, but first I want to share with you why I thought about recording this video to you. Well, I don't know if you know, but I have 4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys, and my 2 girls are both teenage. Lucky me. Fun here in the house. And well, I see them looking in the mirror and they criticize themselves all the time. One of them is saying, "Why are you taller than me? I'm older." And the other one is saying, "Why am I darker than you? And why do I have pimples?" And they come to me and say, "Why did you give us dimples? And why did you give us the freckles?" I mean, they have so many things that they say to themselves when they look in the mirror. But this is just me as a mother looking from the side at my kids and thinking, oh my God, I want them to love themselves so much. I mean, I know that if they will love themselves, life will look different. Because I know with that when I was a teenage, I didn't love myself. I didn't love the way I looked. I didn't love the way I talked. I didn't even love my name. Okay, I really wanted to change my name. And now I do. Don't worry, it's the same name. And I feel very confident with the name right now. But I kept thinking that I want to be different. And I was looking at other friends and thinking she's thinner than me and I wish that I wasn't so fat. And I wasn't fat, but it's just something that I thought about myself. And I think that only when I grew up and I became who I am today, I understand that I can love myself no matter what. It doesn't matter how do I look. It just matters how I feel. And I met so many people, women, that look different from what I thought is beautiful, but they really love themselves and it shows and it makes you feel that they are beautiful, even if it's something different from what you say it's beautiful. When I was young, I thought that I need to be thin. Well, obviously with all the models. And then I saw someone, she wasn't thin at all. And she really loved herself and she kept saying how beautiful she looked. And I started to think, wow, she really is beautiful, you know? And I saw all the beautiful sides in her. And even her body started to look good because she was very confident. And when we love ourselves and we feel confident with our body and we feel confident with who we are, it shows. And people feel that and they react to it and they start thinking good things about yourself as well. So self-love is something that we really, really want in our life. We really want to nurture and we need to work on that in certain times. Sometimes it's easier for us when we are in the right shape, the right figure, you know, and when we go on the weight and we see the numbers that we want, but it's not like that all the time. And I think when in stressful times, it's more difficult to control with the way we eat. I can say that for myself. And then I gain weight and I go to the weight and I see the numbers and I don't like the numbers. But I can still look in the mirror and think that I love myself. And when we love ourselves, what we do is we're starting to act with a lot more confidence. And we're starting to do acts of love to ourselves, which we'll talk about in another video about acts of love that we can do for ourselves. But today I want to give you 3 daily anchors to transform criticism into self-love. So the first one, and I do that a lot, and I do that with my kids, and I tell them to do that for themselves all the time. And I make sure when friends of my daughters come over and I hear them talking about themselves with all this criticism, to share this anchors, these habits, because I think they're really, really important. So the first one is to just stand in front of the mirror and look at myself in the eyes and just tell myself, to the inner child in me, and saying, I love you just the way you are. And I just keep saying these words like I'm talking to my baby girl. And I tell myself again, I love you just the way you are. You don't need to be different. You're perfect just the way you are. I love you just the way you are. Now, the first time that you say that, it might seem weird and you might think, well, that's bullshit. I see something, I see the pimple here. I have a long nose, and start thinking about the things that you want to change in yourself, but this is the reason that you need to focus in the eyes and just say that again and again and again until you feel it in your body. I love you just the way you are. You are perfect just the way you are. I wanted you just like this. You are the best version of yourself at this moment. You are amazing. You're beautiful. You're smart. And just start telling myself all those words that I really want to hear. And more than that, the things that I want to feel. And I tell myself that especially in times that are difficult for me, in times that I struggle, in times that I don't love myself, in times that I feel that I'm too, overweight, or that I feel that I'm stuck in something and I can't figure it out. And if I have a terrible time, a terrible day, and maybe I shouted at my kids and I come back to myself and I said, oh my God, what a monster mom you are. I mean, you thought you're a good mom, but right now all the monster came out of you. So I go back to the mirror, I look at myself in the eyes and I say, you're perfect just the way you are. And you're doing your best. Just right now, you're doing everything that you can do at this possible moment. And keep saying that to yourself every day. You will see. Things are getting better. Now, this is just the first habit. The second one is, and I really love to do that, and it's gonna be difficult for some of you, I'm telling you right now. You're standing in front of the mirror and you're looking at yourself and you need to say 3 things that you love about yourself. Now, you can start by things that are in your look. Your eyes, your hair, your mouth, your ears, something, 3 things. But then you need to do it every single day for at least 21 days. It's going to be difficult, and say different things, not to repeat the same things. So the first day you're going to say the things that you used to say. Okay, I love my hair. Great. And the second day you still have things to say. But then on the third or the fourth day, you're going to be stuck. You're going to say, okay, I don't know. I don't like that one. I don't like my butt. I'm not going to say that. Okay, so not that, but what about your personality? What do you like about your personality? Are you brave? Are you, people love to be near you? Are you funny? You have also things in your personality that are good. So start saying those things. And if you don't know what to say, you can just reach to the people that loves you and ask them, what do you love about me? How would you describe me as a person? And they will give you, I can tell you that now, diamonds. They're going to tell you things that you never heard about yourself. You never thought about it. I didn't know that people think that I'm a brave person. And I found out about it a few years ago when I did this practice, and I talked to them and I said, listen, I'm in a tough time now. I really need some support. And I just wrote it to 3 good friends and my sisters and my parents and my husband. And I told them, just tell me 3 things that you love about me. And you know what? They wrote a lot more than 3 things. They wrote things that I didn't know that people see in me. And when they wrote it to me, it just made me cry. And I kept thinking, oh my God, this is how people see me? That's amazing. I didn't know that. I don't see myself that way. So I just wrote it down to myself and I start saying that you are brave. You are brave. I love that I'm brave. And then I had more things to tell myself when I look myself in the mirror in the first practice that we talked about, the first habit. But then I also have this now, telling myself 3 things that I love in myself. And I do love that I'm brave, and I didn't know that I am. And I didn't know that people see me like that. So this is the second habit, and you can do it in every morning. It's going to give you a boost for your day. So do that. And the last practice is actually at the end of the day. You're going to tell yourself something that you did well today, something that you succeed to do, and can be really anything, okay? I don't know if someone got you pissed today and you're able to keep calm and not to, shout on them. That's one thing. That's a very important thing. If you had something that you were trying for a long time and you didn't know how to do that, and then you actually succeed doing that, That's also a good thing. And maybe it's something, I don't know, you had a mess in your house, your living room was a mess, and you really want to fix everything and you really want to, the house to be clean, but you were very tired and you were able to tell yourself, come on, let's go. It's not that important. It's more important for you to rest, or it's more important to you to go with your kids to the playground, and you left that and you felt okay. That's amazing. You know how amazing it is that you are able to listen to yourself? So at the end of each day, you're telling yourself one thing that you've succeeded to do today. And it might be big, it might be small. If you know what? Even if you were able to do the practice that we talked today, the first habit, for instance, if you're standing inside of a mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself and you're good just the way you are, so that's a good thing. I mean, that can be both the first habit and the last habit. It can be both of them, because you can tell yourself, I did that and it made me feel good, and I'm proud of myself for not letting go and not forgetting to do that. Okay, so these are the 3 habits. We have here a lot more tools that you can use, and we put here a lot of tools, and I recommend you to hear about them and to write them down, and also share with me what helps you transform from criticism to self-love. It's amazing. We want to hear what you have to share with our community. Now, I'm going to give you just one more thing that can really help you with self-love. We have a checklist for self-love. It's completely free. You can download it here. You have it in our link tree. And just see, do you really love yourself? Just answer the questions. It's really easy. Just reminding you not to judge yourself while you're answering questions. Just feel what comes from you and answer the questions. And at the end, you will have to add all the numbers, and you will see how much do you really love yourself, and do you need to work on it too. And you'll have tools there about what you can do to help you work on it. So see you soon. Bye.